नहीं घूमता तो ये ऐसे है। हाँ ठीक है, तुम्हारा लिख प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है अपने वो तो है।
A very warm good evening, galaxy of intellectuals, invited guests, professors, students, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shanti Mehra, and on behalf of the International Society for Energy, Environment and Sustainability, I am delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you to the valedictory session of the 6th International Conference on Sustainable Energy and Environmental Challenges. There were 12 technical sessions on engineering, environment, and biotechnology in which we had an active participation of more than 100 participants in both physical and virtual mode. And it's time to thank all of them. I would like to invite Chairman IC's Professor Ashok Pandey to give some remarks.
Thank you, Shanti. Good evening, everyone. On all such occasion, I remember a poem written and recited by Eliot that every good thing has to start one day, and anything which is good has to end also one day. And this is very true for conferences like one what we are witnessing since last 3 days. On the day one, we started with a great hope that we'll have very fruitful scientific discussions, presentations, with active participation of all of you from across the globe, and with a kind of limited interaction, what one could achieve on virtual and physical mode together, that is what we call hybrid mode. I think we tried our best to make scientific deliberation as active as possible. As all of you know that again, because this has been a hybrid event, we made a new kind of experiment. It's not that something very original invented by us, but instead of traditional lectures by speakers, we tried to make it more interactive and making it more on a pattern of panel discussion, where every participant, including panelists, will interact on a specific topic that is the theme of sessions, what we have been witnessing since last 3 days, 27, 28, and 29. So we tried our best to make as significant and as important and as rich, scientifically important event. And from that point of view, that I would like to express our gratitude to every one of you participated virtually or physically, all those of you who presented papers, all those of you who interacted by asking questions, and much more to the moderators for making such elaborate arrangements for scientific talks, inviting people, etc. I will not go into much detail about these things because we'll have a formal vote of thanks at the end of this session, but then definitely the moderators or the conveners, how we have listed them, Akilendra Pratap Singh, Sunita Varjani, Dhananjay and Utkarsha, they have been working day and night to make this event as meaningful as possible. So our great appreciation for their time and effort, and indeed to all other moderators who manage the 12 sessions. So thank you very much. once again, and I hope that all of you feel scientifically enriched by attending this event and would feel good of our society and try to, if you feel like, become member and also invite you to participate in future events as well. I also take this opportunity to invite all of you to contribute your work, what you presented in this one, in the Society's journal, that is Journal of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, and we'll try to make it as speedy as possible for its publication. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Now, we would like to hear from the audience what they feel about the conference. Please let us know if you have any suggestions for the improvement so that we can apply them in our next conference.
Very pointed suggestions.
Overall, this conference was very good, but as it is energy and environment, we can reduce use of plastics. Thank you.
Very good evening, and it's very well organized in each and everything, including scientific session, panel members, and contributory talks. It's totally, as Pandesa said, scientifically enriching experience. And each and everything from local arrangements, gifts, naming, everything is took care of very, very, very well organized. I have a small suggestion, like the virtual platform, we have a little bit of issues, and also displaying this hall, particularly not that very clear. I'm not talking about this conference, and all, but there are a lot of clarity-wise much lacking in terms of projections. Because I already wrote it down. That's why I want to issue. These are minor things, but need to be taken care of. Otherwise, all the other the committee, organizing committee part, there is no plus. Excellent. Very, very kudos to everyone. Thank you.
It's not a suggestion, but just like one small, what I feel personally. Don't know how much it is feasible to do, but there where I observed some of the sessions, overall it was very fantastic. And as I said yesterday also, that what I liked most is this recognition of the achievers from the very beginning of their career to very accomplished. And this is very unique. I mean, because other conferences we go and all. So this is really wonderful, and the way the choice was being made, it is really encouraging. They will do very good. Second is all the sessions were really excellent, and except that those issues of net that we have no control, only we can do little better. So, but some of the presentation was very generic. So, and those still we should have this kind of generic presentation, which is more on the literature based and only that. So that will be very beneficial for the students specifically. So from every session, which are the presentation mostly on this kind of generic and not very specific. So that can be, if one session can be organized where the student can be encouraged to attend more of those sessions. So that was one of my suggestions.
Thank you very much for your suggestions and inputs. We'll definitely look into those. We have Dr. Vishnu H. with us today, who is the recipient of Dr. V.K. Saraswat Best PhD Thesis Award 2022. He was not available yesterday, so we would like to honor him today. For this, I would like to request Chairman ICES, Professor Ashok Pandey, and Secretary ICES, Professor Avinash Kumar Agarwal, to please come on the stage. I would also request Dr. Vishnu H. to please come on the stage. His citation reads as follows. International Society for Energy, Environment and Sustainability bestows Dr. V.K. Saraswat Best PhD Thesis Award 2022 of the Society on Dr. Vishnu H., Department of Mechanical Engineering, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, for his excellent scientific contributions in the areas of combustion. He has authored 8 international peer-reviewed journals, 5 conference papers, and 1 book chapter. We hereby confer Dr. V.K. Saraswat Best PhD Thesis Award 2022 on Dr. Vishnu H. I would like to request Professor Ashok Pandey and Professor Avinash Kumar Agarwal to kindly felicitate Dr. Vishnu H. Thank you, sir. Now it's time for the most awaited part of the conference, which is the award ceremony of the contributed papers. A committee comprising of the speakers, moderators, and experts evaluated the oral presentations of the participants in all the 12 sessions. The presentation scores and the scores based on the Q&A were used to choose the winners. I would again like to request Chairman ICES Professor Ashok Pandey and Secretary ICES Professor Avinash Kumar Agarwal to please come on the stage for honoring all of them. The awards are divided into 3 tracks: engineering, environment, and biotechnology. To start with the engineering track, the Best Paper Award in Session 1A, Fuels for Sustainable Transport, goes to Ankur Kalwar from IIT Kanpur. The Best Paper Award in Session 2A, Engine Combustion Modeling, Simulation and Sprays, goes to Ashutosh Jaina from IIT Kanpur. The Best Paper Award in Session 3A, Coal Biomass Combustion for Power Generation, goes to Indrapal Singh from IIT Mandi. Okay. In the Session 4A, Future of IC Engine Technology and Roadmap, we have 2 participants for the Best Paper Award. The first awardee is M. Krishnamurthy from IIT Kanpur. And the second awardee is Deepak Kumar from IIT Kanpur. There are two awardees because there was a tie between both of them. Their scores are equal. The Best Paper Award in Session 5A, Sustainable Energy from Carbon Neutral Sources, goes to Abhishek Raj from NIRI Nagpur.
Anybody from Navy? Take one here.
The Best Paper Award in Session 6A, Combustion Emerging Paradigm, goes to Pragya Bedwal from IIT Bombay.
I am the co-author on behalf of the
Now coming to the second track, which includes papers related to the environment. In this track, the Best Paper Award for Session 1B, Challenges for Desalination and Wastewater Treatment and Possible Solution, goes to Najmul Haq from IIT Bombay. Is there someone from IIT Bombay to take his award? The Best Paper Award in Session 4B, Air Pollution and Climate Change, Sustainable Approaches, goes to Aman Gupta from IIT Kanpur. And since he's not here, I would like to request his supervisor and co-author of the paper, Professor Tarun Gupta, to please come on the stage. Now coming to the third track, which includes the papers related to biotechnology. In this track, the Best Paper Award for Session 2B, Bioenergy and Biofuel, goes to Yamini Javadi from IICT Hyderabad. The Best Paper Award in Session 3B, Microbial Processes and Products, goes to Shushmita Tiwari from IITR Lucknow. The Best Paper Award in Session 5B, Biological Waste Treatment, goes to Reena Rubin from NIIST Trivandrum. Is there someone from NIIST? The Best Paper Award in Session 6B, Thermochemical Processes for Biomass, goes to Deepak Singh from IET Lucknow.
You are the co-author in this paper.
Congratulations to all the winners. Ralph Emerson believed that the reward of a thing well done is having done it. However, we would be falling short of our duty if we do not recognize the thing well done and encourage it. An event like this cannot be organized without the selfless service of the organizing team. Therefore, it's obligatory to thank all of them. Firstly, I would like to thank the management team of Hotel Ramada for their excellent arrangements and hospitality. And for this, I would like to invite Mr. Gaurav. In the last 3 days, you must have seen the efforts of the organizing committee and volunteers to make this conference a great success. Please give a huge round of applause to all of them. And now, I would like to invite the volunteers of the conference, starting with Mr. Hardik Valera. Mr. Ashutosh Jena. Mr. Ankur Talwar.
भैया रवि भैया
Mr. Krishna Chandra. And Ms. Shanti Mehra, that is me. Mr. Aishi Ashirwad. Mr. Ayush Tripathi. Mr. Roshan Lal. Mr. Hemant Kumar. They're busy with their work. Mr. Suren Singh. Mr. Brijesh. Mr. Vivek. Now, I would like to invite the members of the core committee who were involved since last 6 months in the planning and execution of the conference, starting with Dr. Vikram Kumar. Dr. M. Krishnamurthy. Mr. Sam Joe. Mr. Harsimran Singh. Mr. Rahul Kumar Singh. And Mr. Deepak Kumar. Mr. Vivek. Mr. Suren Singh. In the last 6 months, starting from the planning phase of the conference, most of you must have received several phone calls and emails from one person, Mr. Sujit Sharma, who contributed remarkably for the grand success of this conference. I would like to invite Mr. Sujit Sharma on the stage, please. Now it's time to honor the conference conveners. For this, I would like to invite Mr. Dhananjay Kumar to please come on the stage. like to invite Ms. Utkarsha Sunavane to please come on the stage. I would like to invite Dr. Sunita Varjani to please come on the stage. And finally, I would like to invite Dr. Akhilendra Pratap Singh to please come on the stage. Now, I would like to request Chairman ICs, Professor Ashok Bande, to felicitate the conference chair, Professor Avinash Kumar Agarwal, who steered this remarkable conference with his great vision and guidance. And finally, I would like to request Secretary ICs, Professor Avinash Kumar Agarwal, to felicitate the General Chair, Professor Ashok Bande, for his great efforts and valuable suggestions. A huge round of applause.
Do we have hotel people here? Are they coming?
Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. As we come to the closure of our valedictory ceremony, I would like to invite Secretary ICs, Professor Avinash Kumar Agarwal, to propose the vote of thanks. Please, sir. Okay, sir. I would like to invite Mr. Gaurav, Mr. Avinash, Mr. Abhijit, Mr. Satvir, and Shiv Prasad for their excellent arrangements and hospitality.
I think we have to give a big round of applause. And Shiv has taken care of feeding you all very well. He was there throughout. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. बदल लेना यार सबका and I think one of your colleagues is the same. So you take one. Gaurav, this is Sabir. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Secretary ICs, Professor Avinash Kumar Agarwal, to propose the vote of thanks.
रवि भैया हाँ बस यहाँ से
Friends, what a fantastic 3-day period we have had in this hotel, amongst our people, amongst you. The society is truly privileged to have you all here. Last year we could not do conference in physical mode and we were missing this annual get-together of all of us. Fortunately, this was a great meeting that we have had. And as the Secretary of ISWS, it's my pleasant duty to express my vote of thanks to all those hearts and minds who have contributed in one way or the other for planning and execution, successful execution of this entire event, which was technically fulfilling and socially exciting. We have had a fantastic 3-day event where there were 12 technical sessions, and we have exciting social gatherings thanks to our dynamic chairman, Professor Ashok Pandey. So first of all, I would like to thank Professor Pandey for his leadership, his vision, and his directions under which this society is progressing. He was instrumental right from day one. He was the founder, vice president of the society, and he has led us from the front in last 7 years. And all the credit goes to him for whatever we are today. In this conference, we have had 12 sessions, and we have 24 moderators. For each session, we have had 2 moderators who have spent significant amount of time in last 1.5 to 2 months, contacting different authors, aligning the program, and a large amount of time was given by them for planning the sessions and countless number of virtual platform meetings and coordination meetings with the authors, with the organizing teams and all. So let us give a big applause to our moderators. I'd like to read their names with my bold letter appreciation for their efforts. So session 1A was moderated by Professor Dilip Sharma and Professor Atul Dhar. Professor 2A session was moderated by Professor Pravesh Chandra Shukla and Dr. Gabriel D. Blasio. Session 3A was moderated by Professor Swarnendu Sen and Dr. Aditya Saurabh. Session 4A was moderated by Dr. Raja Banerjee and Dr. Dhananjay Srivastav. Session 5A was moderated by Dr. Himanshu Tyagi and Dr. Balkrishnan Mehta. Session 6A was moderated by Professor Sudarshan Kumar and Professor Bhupendra Khandelwal. Session 1B was moderated by Professor Swatantra Pratap Singh and Dr. S. Venkat Mohan. Session 2B was moderated by Professor Vijay S. Mohalkar and Professor Ravindran Balasubramani. Session 3B was moderated by Professor Paramjit Panesar and Professor Samir Khanal. Session 4B was moderated by Dr. Nitin Lavshetwar and Dr. Piali Das. Session 5B was moderated by Dr. Sunita Varjani and Professor Bin Gao. And Session B was moderated by Professor Vinod Garg and Professor Siming Yu. So once again, I would like to give them a big round of applause for stellar work. And we also owe a big round of applause to all the panelists and speakers who also spend a lot of time both physically and virtually and made the sessions very exciting. In this, we have a large number of contributed papers in this conference, and there are authors coming from 35 institutes, including 12 IITs, CSIR institutes, and other reputed colleges and universities. And it's always exciting to see young people doing very good work, and one of the endeavors of the society has been to recognize young talent and bring them up. And that's why we have this Best Paper Award, one in each session, which was just concluded just now. So we would like to place on record our appreciation to all the authors. And once again, we would like to request them to keep in mind and for submitting their best work in the next editions of the conference. Next year, probably we are going to organize 2 conferences or more, one thematic conference, one annual conference. So please be on the lookout, and we will also contact you whenever we have the announcements out. Virtual organizing event has been very challenging, and I think we struggled for last 4 months to freeze what platform to use, because with the limited budget and the funding that was available, there were constraints. So finally, we could work with Floor, and I think it has reasonably worked very well for us. So we would like to place on record our appreciation for the Floor team, which supported us and took us through all the glitches. Ankita, Suresh, and Mini, they have been very helpful. They worked with the IIT Kanpur team to resolve many of these issues. We would also like to thank our sponsors who have given us financial funding, and the main ones being Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. And I would like to place on record my appreciation to Dr. Sujata and Dr. Vipin Shukla, who was here with us for 3 days, and they have given generous funding to help us organize this meeting. SARB and particularly Dr. Sandeep Verma has helped us, and Dr. Day helped us get some funding from SARB, which was also partly supported our conference. Springer has been our publishing partner. So Springer has been our publishing partner, and they have been very active in publishing our books. So we also place on record the contributions of Springer in helping the society publish these monographs. Hotel staff made our stay very comfortable. They took care of all the aspects. So, I would like to place on record my appreciation to Gaurav, Abhijit, Avinash, Sabir, Shiv Prasad, under the leadership of Amitesh, who has been very generous as well in making our stay and our conference proceedings very, very comfortable. And finally, I would like to place my appreciation to two very important persons, Dr. Akhilesh Pratap Singh and Sunita Varjani, who have taken care of the technical part. And I think no amount of appreciation is enough for their efforts. They have really been the pillars of this conference and who have supported the entire, both these people took the responsibility of having technical programs on their shoulders so that I can focus on the other arrangements. So I really appreciate, and society really appreciates your contributions and your leadership. You are the future of the society, and we continue to hope that you will contribute in even a bigger manner in the society in times to come. Finally, media team, Ravi Shankar Shukla ji, who is on the still photography, Sanjay Mishra ji and Abhishek Mishra ji. We would like to place on record our appreciation to all of you because you helped us preserving the memories and also the live telecast of the program. So thank you so much. And finally, the volunteers who were the backbone of this entire event, I would like to place on record Dr. Vikram Kumar and Dr. Krishnamurthy, who handled all the evaluation of all the contributed papers, coordinated with all the panelists and moderators, and did all the statistical analysis to come out with the results. So thank you very much. Dhananjay was the overall lead for virtual platform, and he was ably supported by Sanjo and Rahul. So I would like to place my appreciation to all three of you, and for doing this floor coordination. Thank you very much for your services. Harsimran and Krishna Chandra, Roshan and Hemant, these people, they took care of the transportation, all the airport pickups, receiving you at the airport. Although we could not do a good job because it's a small team, we could not pick up people from railway stations, and not all times we could pick up. But whatever, given the situation that we are from Kanpur, we have very limited base in Lucknow and the resources are also limited. Whatever we could do, thank you very much for your services. I think you have done a phenomenal job. Utkarsha single-handedly coordinated all the accommodation part, and I think it has been flawless as far as I understand. There are no complaints. So thank you very much, Utkarsha, for doing a good job. There are a lot of people who worked behind the scenes. So Hardik, Valera, and Surendra took care of the store. That means, getting all the souvenirs and mementos on time in desired quantity with desired numbers in each session. Thank you, Hardik, and thank you, Surendra. Ashutosh Jaina took care of the entire registration and all the registration formalities. Ankur and Shanti took care of the functions. So we have seen Shanti has done phenomenal job with the comparing and anchoring both valedictory as well as the award function. So thank you, both of you. Ayush, Deepak and Aishi were session volunteers running from here to there and supporting the floor team and others. So thank you. I think you have been phenomenal. Brijesh, Surendra, Vivek, they were running from one place to the other, pillar to the post, to make sure that everything is well coordinated. So I think let's just give one big applause to all the IT country team. So with that, I think we come to the end of the conference, and I wish you best of luck. We wish to see you all in the next year.
Let us complete the sentence. Let us give a big applause to IT team, the volunteers, and the participant, and the team leader. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So we'll see you next year. And I think in 15 minutes, the shuttles to the airport will be ready to leave. So any other announcements that anyone wants to make?
Thank you so much, sir. The end of a story is the new beginning for many others. And on this note, let's conclude this remarkable, memorable, and knowledgeable conference. Thank you, everyone. In the end, I would like to request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem to close this conference.